Hey guys, Bree here. Okay, so y'all, look, this is the tray we made yesterday. If you didn't catch that live, make sure you go back and check out that live. Comment hashtag replay because you're probably catching the replay right now. But anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to quickly decorate a cute little sign to add to this. We're also going to decorate these coasters, okay? So I told you guys yesterday that the tray itself is a chalkboard surface, meaning we can remove that design that's on there right now, and then whenever like Halloween comes a little bit closer, we can change it to something Halloween, fit the theme, then we could do fall, and then we could do Christmas, then we can change it for Valentine's, whatever you want to do. That's what I absolutely love about this tray. You just need one, and then you can do all the things. Unless you need one for every room, right? So anyways, we're gonna do the coasters to kind of match this set. And then I have a fun little happy hour kind of thing we're gonna add to a couple of them. Now, I have just one of my little mugs. I had some coffee this morning. I had decaf. This packet right here, some of you guys, I've talked to you all about some coffee that I drink before I was pregnant. Coffee that I would drink all the time, and I absolutely love this one. Now, I have put a link to it. If you guys type in the word happy, click on supply list in your messenger, and there will be a link to that coffee packet. There's 20 in a bag, and we sell it over at Hydra House, which is our family coffee house. But it's kind of the coffee I grew up with. It's a Vietnamese coffee. It does have sugar and non-dairy creamer already in it. So you typically don't need to do too much to it. I still add like hazelnut creamer to it just because I like the flavor of that. So feel free. I do have a bunch of packets that I can ship out to you guys. I went and grabbed them from the coffee shop, okay? So there is that. Comment the word happy. And y'all, I have so much to catch up on. I have like my little giveaway book over here somewhere. I need to find it again. I grabbed it, I see it. Okay, I have a giveaway book, and that is helping me keep track of all of the giveaways that I have done and haven't done. And there's quite a few things that I need to catch up on. So please forgive me if I haven't caught up on all of the giveaways just yet, okay? I will. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me pull this up so I can say hello to everybody that is on. Hi. Okay, I have to. Hi, Jamie and Kim, Annette, Charlotta K, Brandy, Sonia. Ooh, coffee. I know Sonia, right? This one does not come in decaf. Hi, Colette and Marsha and Rachel and Roxanne. Okay, here we go, y'all. So you could do the tray for, you know, coffee, or let's say you need a little bit more of like a happy hour type of thing. That's kind of what we're gonna create right now, okay? So check out how cute this transfer is. Some of you guys know, if you're in my club, you know that I love my Crown Peach. I love Crown Peach. I just love the flavor of peach. And then whiskey in particular is like just kind of my go-to drink. I don't really like a ton of fruity stuff. I can't do it. It hurts my stomach. But of course, since I'm pregnant, I'm not able to drink any of it. So this is as close as I'm going to get, is some fun little transfers that have some stuff on it. So I am, luckily I don't crave that. So that's good, right? So here we go. We're actually going to take one of these here, the happy hour one, and we're going to put this on the coasters, okay? So let's check this out. It says coffee now. All right, so I think we're gonna try and do 3 of them with the happy hour on it. And then we're gonna do 3 with another pattern, okay? All right, so I went ahead and tried to separate, there we go. Tried to separate these, but these are pretty funny. One of them says, call me old fashioned. This says, our house may be dirty, but so are the martinis. Cheers, let the evening begin. Jen, got it? Whiskey Business, please put a cork in it. So these are all super cute, fun little sayings. And then this one is the happy hour. Good drinks, good times, good friends, good life is what it says. So I think that's cute. Kind of a perfect little saying. All right, so I'm going to fuzz that a few times. We're going to get this lined up right there. All right, I'm gonna see if we can use it like 2 or 3 times before I actually have to clean it. I'm gonna attempt to do all 3 of them before I clean it, but you know, we'll see. All right, so you guys can also see that outside circle is not going to actually be a part of it. It's just going to be that little section right there, okay? Hit that heart button if you have not yet, so I know that you're here. Now, whether your happy hour is now or at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock when you get off, and maybe it's lemonade, maybe it's water, whenever your happy hour is. I think this is just a cute little saying for a coaster. Maybe your happy hour is 5 o'clock in the morning with your cup of coffee, right? Or your cup of tea. Ooh, which I have another one. I think that would be super cute. We could try it, you guys. Since these coasters are reusable, we could just try a bunch of different things and then you can see whatever you like the best. I'm gonna sneeze. It came on so fast. All right, so we've got one down. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Hi, Terry. That is so cute. Okay, maybe we'll do different ones, okay? So that way you can see, let's do different ones. I think that would be better than doing a whole set of the same stuff. That way you guys can get different ideas on what you want your coasters to look like. Maybe you want to use the coaster transfer that it came with, and I'll show you what that looks like too. But that fit perfect. That's too cute. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's one. Let's do another one. Look, we have these patterns as well. Okay, so we can definitely use these patterns. Let's say we're gonna use this one. Right, maybe you just want yours to have patterns only. You don't want it to have, you know, too many words on it. That's totally fine. Let's see what this one looks like. And I'm sure if you absolutely wanted to, you could do them double-sided, or maybe it said happy hour on one side and then the other side was just a pattern. I think that'd be cute. Also, another thing I think would be pretty cool is if you happen to glue like a cork on one side, right? So it doesn't slide around, or put a little bit of hot glue, like some dots, so it doesn't slide around on your table. This dress is from Costco. I get a lot of my clothes from Costco. I love Costco. And this one's just like a t-shirt dress. So I just buy a bunch of dresses because then I can wear them now while I'm pregnant and later after the baby, just to, you know, lounge around in or cover up, bathing suit, something like that. I don't know. All right, let me get, I have a ginormous mat as well. This is a bath mat that I got from Costco too, and it's great. Hey, Vanessa. I love this bath mat. It was only like 10 bucks. You guys, you could get the smaller ones at like Walmart or Target for $10, $12. And this ginormous one, I think it's originally like 13, but I got it on sale at Costco and it's massive. And so it's perfect because it fits like my bigger transfer, so I love it. All right, what did I do with the, does anybody know? Oh, it goes on this one. Okay, so let me show you guys what we've done so far. We've done 2 coasters. We did the happy hour one, and we just did, look how cute. We did that one. Okay. And then we're gonna do another one. So let me show you what they come with. This coaster set, this is the set that it kind of comes with, but it's a little, I feel like it's a little bit more on the Christmassy side. Now you could definitely use a few of these. Oh, and by the way, I told you guys yesterday, there's like a yellow tint to some of the newer transfers. So that way you don't have to put the stickers on the back of them to remember which side is which. So that's kind of nice. Not kind of, that's really nice. All right, let me set. I need a bigger table, that's what I need. Anybody else need a bigger craft space? Right? Okay. Let's see, we're gonna do one of these. So I'm just gonna use my little blade real quick. Just to kind of pull up this one spot. Okay, so we're just trying different things that you can put on these coasters. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Kay says, yes, I definitely need a bigger craft spot, right? Craft table. Like I have a whole room, that's not enough. Just one room? Well, that's a lie. My going live space is in one room. My craft supplies, it's in this room, it's at the other house, it's in my storage space, it's in my entire garage, you know, but it's never enough space, right? Okay. So this one is super cute. You could definitely take it and do different colors. I'm just sticking with the black and white theme because that fits my tray right now. But you can do it however you'd like. All right. A little bit of paste on me, not a biggie. Not a big deal. Look how cute that is. All right, so which is your favorite so far? The houndstooth. I don't even know what to call that one. The coaster transfer or the happy hour. Which one do you like so far? And we have 3 more to do. I think I'm gonna use the mandala pattern on one of them, just so you can see how it would look if you wanted to do like the mandala pattern from the tray on the coasters as well. And then I need 2 more other options. What do you guys think we should put on the other 2? All right, so I'm gonna clean that off. You like the coaster transfer, happy hour. Somebody likes the coaster transfer. The houndstooth and the happy hour one. You like the coaster pattern so far? I think the coaster pattern is super adorable. I do. And I think the one that we did, and I think this one and this one could be used like all year round, right? Whereas these 3 I feel are a little bit more Christmas, right? It looks like holly and berry leaves, whatever they're called. The Christmas tree and the ornaments. And then, like I said, these 2 patterns look awesome But yeah. Let's see. Okay, those are cute. Can you decoupage? Yes, you sure could. You sure could. Okay, let's move those aside. Hi, Beth. Look, we're doing our coasters. Check it out. I think those are all super cute. And I like the fact that we're sticking with the black and white theme, because then it doesn't matter what transfer you use, they all look the same, right? I'm using paste. I am using paste. So we're gonna go ahead and try the mandala pattern on, I keep saying mandala. It's a medallion. Medallion. Okay. I don't know if that's centered, but we're gonna try and see. That is pretty centered. That was cool. All right, so let's grab a little bit of paste. Again, this is just kind of going to match our tray a little bit more. So if you decide to put something on the tray and then you're like, oh, I could probably use that part of the transfer to do coasters, that would be cool. That way you're just buying one transfer and then you can do multiple projects with it. I always recommend that. Get something that you can use multiple times, or that you're willing to use multiple times. And it's my job to help you figure out, you know, like, okay, well, what else could I do with that? And then we try it, right? So look how cute that is. That is super cute. Now we clean it. This one I'm gonna try and clean over on the side. So I'm gonna just show you kind of what I'm doing, because this is a much bigger transfer. So I have, that's a bath mat I have back there. And I'm just gonna spray that center with water. And I'm gonna get my board eraser and I clean off the paste. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip it over. And I'm gonna spray it again. I'm gonna grab my other, oh, that's the dirtier one. And I'm just gonna make sure all of the paste is out of the transfer. So it looks good. I'm just gonna make sure I have dirty water cleared off of it. All right. I can let that sit there for a second. And then I can put this back on it in just a moment, okay? All right, so we have 2 more to do. Let's see. We have 2 more to do. Let's think. What do we have that we could use? Oh, this one says spill the tea. Let's do this one. Look, I haven't even opened this one yet. That way, if you have all of these things, you already have stuff you can put on your coasters. All the variety you have, right? So this one is cute. It has a bunch of fun little sayings. This is the one we're gonna use. It says, let's spill the tea. You've got hello sweet treat, super secret stash. This is hard to read backwards. Something joyful, full of gratitude, and a wee bit salty. So let's do the tea one. That way, if you're drinking tea or coffee or something a bit stronger, we've got something for everybody. I just gotta find my coffee one. I don't know what coffee transfer we have in stock because I didn't check. but maybe I'll check here in a second and see. So when your glass is wet, will it remove the paste? So it really depends, Maureen. I haven't tried it yet, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and make these. I wanna see what happens. Like, you know, if you have ice cold water sitting on the coaster, at what point will the paste start to get wet and then run? For me, typically, like all of our stuff that we drink around here, sorry, hold on. Let me put that on. Do not. Okay, all the stuff that we have on here, we typically don't have like a ton of super ice cold drinks for it. I feel like my brightness went away. How does it? There we go. Okay, I felt like my brightness went away. So I'm gonna test it out and see if I can put like a ice cold glass of water on it and see how well it stays up. And if you don't want to change them, just seal them. You could always seal them with like resin if you wanted to do that, or maybe you could seal them with dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I have another sealant coming soon, and I'll test that one out before I don't know, what is the word? Before I recommend it. So I'm gonna try that one. But yeah, I'd recommend sealing it if you want to keep it. If you don't plan on changing them out. But I think it'd be great for like coffee mugs, things like that. All right, so this one is Let's Spill the Tea. So let's do this one real quick. And you guys, if y'all are just now popping on, you've missed quite a bit, but don't worry, let me show you what we've done. Also, feel free to type in the word happy, and I will send you the info to your messenger, including the coffee that I talked about earlier. I know some of you guys, I've talked to you before about it and sent you guys some coffee before. So, look how cute! That is adorable. All right, let me spray this. And let me show you guys, okay, so we've got the Let's Spill the Tea. We have one more to do, so we've got to figure out what kind of pattern we want to do. We've got the Happy Hour one, we've got the Houndstooth, and then we have the coaster pattern from the original coaster set that it doesn't come with it, but it was made for these coasters. All right, so now which one do you guys like the best? Do you like the medallion, the Houndstooth, the coaster transfer, Happy Hour, or the tea? Which ones would you be using? Right, and it could be a mix of things. You could maybe want like 3 Happy Hour and 3 Houndstooth. Or maybe you want the coaster one and one of the others. All right, so now that we're cleaning those off, I am going to be putting them back on the backer sheets, you guys. That way we just kind of clear up some room. I'm just wiping off some of that water before I put it back on the transfer, on the backer sheets. Happy Hour, tea time. Oh, tea time would look cute in pink, you're right. I do agree. All right, so we're gonna put this one back on here. I'll have to fix that. I just need some space to fix it though. We'll fix that one in a bit. All right. And let me put this one back on here. So now we have one more to do. The happy hour. I know, right? Isn't it cute? Thank you. Okay. One more. What are we gonna do? We could do, what other pattern? Ooh. Y'all, what if we use this part of the cardinal? Let's do it. The branches. We're gonna use the branches. I'm just using all the things today, y'all. We are doing it all. It's because so many things to do, so little time, right? All right. Let's go with this one. I think it'll be cute. And I mean, we could potentially use a cardinal, but I don't think that really goes with this kind of setup that we have going here. All right, let's see. Let me go. Trying to figure out which part of it that I want. Ooh, right there is perfect. Okay. So again, if you want these to be permanent, you just need to seal them. If not, if you'd rather just, like let them wear off, it's fine. And then you're gonna change them anyway for like the seasons or the holidays. I think it's kind of perfect timing anyway. Okay. Yes, the cardinal coasters would be super cute. I think like doing a whole coaster set would be awesome. Did that go through all the way or does it look like that? Hold on. Let's make sure that was normal. This one got a little messy. I don't like that. Let me wash that. And let me make sure my transfer is okay. Sometimes this happens, but sometimes it could just be a little faulty transfer, you guys. I would just say try it a couple of times, make sure. And then if it does happen to be the transfer, not a big deal. You can just send me a message or reach out to the company and you'll fill out a defective product form and they'll send you a new one. So let's see. Yeah, that's weird. Some of it just didn't go through. That's odd. I'll try and see if I can clean that out a little more, but you know what? We're gonna do a different one. Not a big deal. If I can't get it out, it came out, okay. Let's try that again. I'll try it one more time. If that doesn't work, then I probably just need to go and fill out a form for this particular one. But we're just gonna take this part off. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of water. I'm just gonna use my board eraser. And clean it off. I think I need a new napkin. Okay, so they just come right off. So if you end up with something that you don't like, it's not a problem. Just clean it off and then do it again. I'm wondering if I try another one. I'm gonna try it one more time, okay? I did say I was gonna try it one more time, and then if it doesn't work, then I will do something else on it, okay? But let's try it just to make sure that it was just maybe me, or maybe I got some dried paste in there. All right. Let me get another squeegee. Let me try it with a clean squeegee. Okay. And let's see if that works any better. All right. Okay. That worked much better. I think just because my my other squeegee had a little bit of dried paste on it, so whenever I like spread it across the transfer, it wasn't quite going all the way through the silk screen. So that's what was causing it to not go through all the way. So we are good. Glad I tried that again. But just always make sure that your paste comes out of the silk screen whenever you're cleaning it. And you are good. So I think that one came out cute too. I think it would be a nice little like a botanical vibe to it if you wanted to do that. And you could do like different florals and plants kind of thing. I think that would be cute, like a cute whole set of that. And you can throw in the cardinals too if you wanted, right? You can do both sides if you want. You sure could. All right, so that one actually came with, like I said, it came with the cardinals there too. So if you wanted to do the cardinals, you could. All right, okay. So we're going to quickly dry this off. And then we're gonna add them all together here. Okay. So I've got them all on the tray real quick. You can't really see them. Let me turn this around so you can see. Right? Okay, so there are our coasters that we just made. They come with a cute little box. Okay? How cute are those? I think they all came out really good. And we can do something on the box too. So let's say we did something fun on the box. So this transfer actually comes with two things over here on the sides. So if you wanted to use one of those, you could. You could put it all the way on the back of the box. You could put it on the front of the box. You could put it wherever. I'm just going to use this one because I really like this pattern. And I'll put it on the front. Now this is like a, I don't even know what you want to call this. I don't know if this will come off or not, but we'll find out. We'll test it out later. If not, I guess I could always sand it down and paint it and then put something else on it if I wanted, right? There's always a way. Thank you guys. And never received it. It looks like it sent you the message. Just be sure to check your messenger. Look how cool. Okay, and if you want to do the back of it, you definitely could do the back of it as well. If it doesn't send you the info in your messenger, will you send me a quick message? And then what I will do is I will have it, I will have to manually get it sent over to you. Not a problem. I can do that. All right. Let's let that dry real quick. And you guys, let me see. If at any time you want to shop my website where like all of this stuff is at, I'm gonna post it. I just put the link up there, okay? So that way you can go to my chalk site, you can check out the tray, the coasters, all of the stuff that we've used here today will be on there, okay? So you can definitely check it out there. Let's put this back on. So kind of as I'm going, I'm putting everything back on its sheets so that way I don't lose pieces. Okay, now we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna do one last one. I'm just gonna put a sign. I originally wanted to paint this whole thing, but I don't know. I had tried a different color in there. I really didn't like them. So I'm gonna see if I can sand down this color real quick, because I painted with like a glittery color shimmer and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna sand that down. Okay, good. And let me sand it down. Let me dump that. Spray it with a little bit of water and kind of clean that. All right, so let's try this. I'm gonna do a little bit of black. I'm gonna do a little bit of black paste. And we're gonna paint the box real quick. Okay, so it matches our theme. So I'm just taking some of the paste, adding it to the lid, so that way it's a little bit easier to paint with. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint all the inside. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the outside as well. At least this top part for sure. And we'll dry it real quick. We're almost done here. So that way we can see everything come together. All right, I'm just gonna try and paint the sides. I'm trying to paint the sides without like getting the other sides. You know what I mean? Let's get the inside. All right. And we are almost done. Ta-da! Okay, done. All right, I'm gonna set that brush in some water. I'm gonna go ahead and close up my black. I don't need like black anymore. You can go ahead and paint all of it if you want. I'm just gonna do that top part for now instead of painting the entire thing. I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. If I don't like it, I'll paint it over. Okay, then we're gonna do I think I'm gonna do the happy hour on the tray or on the sign, just because I think it's the best one. I really like the happy hour because it doesn't necessarily talk about drinking, like, it just says good drinks. It doesn't say what you're drinking. Although happy hour, you know, your happy hour could be anything. Like I said, your happy hour could be between 5 and 6 in the morning when you're drinking your coffee. Whatever. Hi, Barb. All right, so let's get this one all dried. I just wish I had one for coffee. I don't know if I have one for coffee right now. Let me see. I don't see. Oops. Well, that didn't hang right. Okay, there we go. Let's see, we're looking what we can put inside of this real quick. There go my dogs. I was trying to see if we had anything that was like more coffee, drink related. But I'm looking, oh, we have I Run on Coffee and Cocoa, or Coffee and Christmas Cheer. Which that would be a cute one for when it gets closer to Christmas, right? Then you've got all the letters, you can do those. We've got Time to Eat, Home Sweet Home. I wonder if I have that one. Ooh, I might have that one. If I have that one, let's use that one. So, let me look in my stuff real quick. Oh man. This is a cute coffee one. I don't know if we have it still, but let me show you. Because I'm not sure that I can find. Look how cute. The AM and PM one. right? That would be cute. Anyways, it's okay. We're just gonna stick with this one because I couldn't find the other one. So we'll use this one here, but let's go ahead and wax this real quick, okay? Just because we painted it with paste, I don't want the paste to come up. A portion of the 5x5 coffee transfer. The 5x5 coffee transfer. What 5x5? Which one? What coffee transfer, Barb? Tell me. Well, tell me. Because I'm trying to think. Live a thankful life. If you're going to rise, you might as well shine. That was an old transfer. Oh, Sonia. Y'all, I've got transfers everywhere. This was one of my favorites too. And I think somebody just posted a project they just did as well in the VIP group with that one. I love it. Ooh, this was yum. Doesn't fit. I might have to use a retire transfer if I can find one. Let's see. Happiness is homemade. I've got a little door. I have my Spoiled by Brie sign. Cake. Food, family, and friends. That one's okay. Like y'all, this is like never ending sometimes. Ooh. Oh, did I just drop that in there? No, that doesn't fit. I wonder if I have my other coffee one in here. I have so many I haven't even used. These are all old ones. Oh, this one says The Good Life. Maybe we can use The Good Life. Honestly, I don't know what's available and what's not sometimes. Like sometimes all my stuff gets put into one basket and I have no idea. Let's see. Oh, there's another blah, blah, blah coffee. Well, I have quite a few in this one. That one's a bathroom transfer. Oh, hey, there are all of my, I need those. I've been looking for those. I'll put this on top. But I think this one's cute. The Good Life. Let's do that. That one is cute. It is from, and I don't know if it's still available or not, but it's called The Good Life. So if it's available, you can find it on the website. If it's not, sorry. If I have extras, I'll post them for sale, but I have to look through all my stuff and see what I have. When I get a chance to do my live sell, hopefully it will be soon. I still have quite a few things to go through. But as long as you like and follow the page, you should be able to get the notifications, okay? So make sure if you haven't yet, check and make sure that you're following this page. Some of you guys have been watching for a couple of years, but you are not actually following the page. You just have signed up for notifications, so you get the notifications. But I was a little surprised to see some of the people that were on there that have not followed yet. So sometimes we think we're following because you get the notifications, but you just might not be, okay? So when I do go live and I don't send out a notification, you're not going to be notified. But as long as you are following the page, you should get a notification through Facebook as well. Okay? All right. Let me clean my hand off there. I am definitely a little bit dirty today. I have made a bit of a mess. A bit of a mess. How many napkins have I gone through today? Oh, maybe only like 2. All right. I think we are good. Let's go ahead and put all of these things together on our tray so you guys can see. All right, and then type in the word happy so you guys can get the info to your messenger. And let's put all of these cute, remember, these are all of the coasters that we made today, okay? They're super cute. Okay, here's our tray we did yesterday. So we've got the Good Life, and we can sand it down a little bit on the outsides. And the insides, just kind of rough it up a little bit. Oh, and I have a new technique that I want to do about distressing. I just haven't done it yet because I keep forgetting, but hopefully we'll do that soon. I bought all the stuff I needed for it. But, okay, so distress that a little bit. So we've got our coasters. We've got, let's say we pick one of these out. Let's see. Which one shall we use? Maybe we'll use the happy hour one. No, we'll do this one. Okay, we've got our cup here. We've got our little packet of coffee that we've got. And how cute. Let me see, maybe like this. Yes. And if you guys jumped on a little late, this coffee is amazing. I have a link to the coffee if you want some. We sell it in our family's coffee shop, and it's just kind of what my family and I grew up on. It's like a hot coffee kind of thing. You can make it into a cold one if you want as well. But anyways, check it out. The bag comes in 20 pack. And it already has sugar and non-dairy creamer in it. So just know that it does have that in it. It does say that in the description. But it's 20 in a pack, and I think that comes out to like 50 cents a piece. Okay, so 50 cents a cup of coffee. Sounds great to me. And then I still decide to add a little bit of flavored creamer just because I like the flavor of coffee. But anyways, what do you guys think? I think this came out so cute, right? Yes, so the tray, you guys, I sell the tray on my website. So let me give you a quick link to the tray. I'll put it in the comments, but feel free to type in the word happy, and I will send you the info to your messenger. Okay, but let me get you guys the link to the tray. I'll put it in the comments. There you are. And the coasters are also from the same place. Okay, so if you type in the word happy, I'll send you the info for the coasters. The tray we actually did yesterday, so if you check out yesterday's live, you'll get that info as well. But I sure hope you guys liked it. I absolutely love it. I definitely would recommend go back and watch yesterday's live with the tray. I talked to you guys about the tray and how easy it is to put together, and the fact that it is reusable is amazing. Okay, so make sure you guys go back and check that out too. All right. Okay, y'all, well, hit the heart button for me. I'm glad we were able to get the live done a little bit earlier today. I've got some stuff going on this evening, but check it out. How cute is this? I love it. I love it. And if you missed it, we did all of these coasters today. We've got the houndstooth one, which is what my coffee cup was sitting on. Okay, we've got the happy hour one. We have this pattern from the coaster transfer. We have this from the cardinal transfer. We have this from, what's the name of that transfer? Let me find out the name real quick. I don't know if it's called Spill the Tea. Or Sassy something. Crockery Labels. Crockery Labels, that's what this one's called. Okay, it has Spill the Tea. And then, what did I just do with the other ones? And this is from the medallion one that we used yesterday. So notice it's the exact same thing right here in the center. Okay, so you can use that as well. Yes. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad you guys liked it. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Comment the word happy. And happy shopping, right? I can't wobble it. Don't wobble. It needs to be sitting still. Super cute. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. And again, comment the word happy. I'll send you the info. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? All right, y'all. Bye.